last year in the SEC championship and also the prep you've done this week. How would you describe the offense they run, and how would their characteristics there?
They got a pretty good offense, and we got to prepare well for them this week, just as we did last year.
Jacob?
Hey, Phil, Coach mentioned the phrase several times, sustaining consistency and performance. How do you interpret that phrase, and as a leader, how do you kind of put that into motion with your teammates in conversation?
Just keep building on it every week, keep preaching it to the guys, and I think we just got to all come together as a team and keep pushing and finish in the fourth quarter.
John?
Yeah, Phil, last time you faced these guys, obviously you won, but the defense still gave up 46. Do you guys think y'all are better since then? Does that still, just as a defense, does that kind of game motivate you? Because the defense doesn't want to be in shootouts like that.
I think we just as good as we can be when we playing all together and we doing the right things, counseling out all the minor errors, and just playing together as a defense, we can be good. But once we get sidetracked and worry about the wrong things, everybody not focused, we can have a little struggle. So I think just going into this game, everybody got to be on the same page and playing together.
Michael?
Yeah, what looks different against Florida's offense this year as opposed to last year? What about them looks different?
We really haven't watched much film. It's Monday. We got the 24-hour rule, so today we start on those guys. So it's nothing really I can't give you just yet.
Steven?
Being a veteran, Phil, when you watch a guy like Kool-Aid McKinstry get his first pick as a young guy, what does that do for you as a veteran? I mean, how does that help his confidence as he sees I can make plays out here?
That's a big question. I think Kool-Aid's, man, he brings a lot of energy. I love his swagger, and for him to step up when he got his chance to, I think he took on that role and did good with it, and I'm excited for him.
Mike?
And Nick Saban kind of took issue with the way you guys were practicing last week. Just how much of a difference did you notice from the first week to last week, and how can that change this week going forward?
It just starts with the leadership. We got to do better in the leadership room, just stand on the guys more, and you got to be more disciplined and keeping the guys hype, bringing a lot of energy to practice, because that's where it started.
Steve?
Phil, if you could comment on Florida's offensive line, what impresses you about the Gator O-line, Phil?
Just from watching their game a couple of days ago, I think they really play together as a whole, and they move a lot.
Aaron, do you still have a question? Okay, Jacob.
Yeah, Phil, just talk about Drew Sanders, how he performed in his first start, and also Chris Braswell and what he brings to the table when he's on the field in lieu of Will Anderson.
I think those guys did pretty well. We're going to need them all year long, with Chris being down. And we just got to encourage those guys to step up, when their name is called.
Michael?
I asked Chris Owens about this the other night, and since you've been around too, Chris was rattling off a bunch of Nick Saban sayings, kind of word for word. You've been around. Is there a favorite little coaching saying, quip he has that stands out to you?
I can't think of one. Oh, yeah. Your actions speak so loud, I can't hear what you say. Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Final questions for Phidarian? Thank you, Phil.